Good afternoon. For 4 News Now, I'm Rob King. Welcome to today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown, where I take you through some of the top local headlines and give you an inside look as to what the 4 News Now team is working on. Starting with a look outside, should be the nicest day of the week. It's going to be a mix of sun and clouds, possibly touching 55 today as the high, but should hover around the mid to low 50s. So expect it to be nice and mild today and tomorrow. And then looking ahead, that's when we're going to start a little bit of a cool down. Friday is going to be cooler, and then overnight Friday in the evening into Saturday is when we're going to see some of that valley rain and mountain snow, and then should make for a wet and cooler weekend than we've been having. So try to soak the sun while we can. Taking a look at some of the top stories of the day. A case has come to a close, it would appear. 39-year-old Daniel McGee has pled guilty to kidnapping with sexual motivation, and today he was sentenced. He's going to serve 197 months, which, when you do the math, goes to about just over 16 years in prison. Like I said, he pled guilty after the victim reported a kidnapping in which she was forced to perform sexual acts at gunpoint. And again, McGee pled guilty to those charges. And then after the victim reported the incident, McGee was arrested the following day. He had, before this, 22 previous felony convictions. Also this morning, there was a house fire out in Spokane Valley, the 400 block of Chronicle Road that's near East 4th Avenue. Apparently, the home had been vacant, so there were no injuries reported. The cause of the fire is under investigation by arson investigators, which is typical for a house fire. They were able to knock it down in about 30 minutes, but that was breaking news this morning. Taking a look at what the team is working on today, Peter Choi is out in Cheney, following up on a story he's been working on for a bit at the North Cheney Mobile Home Park. It looks like a plan to redevelop the land there is being considered. Now, earlier, Peter was speaking with neighbors who were worried they may not have a place to live, but it looks like they are in the early stages of working with a company to buy the land, and then those residents could stay on the land as they do redevelop it into affordable housing, but the residents would not have to leave, and they would eventually, if this plan moves forward, be able to live in that affordable housing. Vanessa Perez was out at the fairgrounds today. Over 800 Spokane high school students today and tomorrow will be at the fairgrounds for Construction Career Day. This allowed students to take a look at what it's like to possibly work in the construction industry, take a look at all the excavators and the tools that construction workers get to use, and learn some of those skills that maybe they can look at a potential career path. Closing out, we have a traffic alert mostly for tomorrow morning. Be aware that the 2 right lanes on the Thor Street Bridge will be closed. That's part of the Thor Freya reconstruction project through WashDOT. Those 2 right lanes with the bridge going over I-90 will be closed starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and that closure will continue until about noon Friday, depending on the weather. Like I said earlier, it's going to be raining, so that could change, but the plan right now is to reopen those lanes noon on Friday, and that's so they can do some moderate repairs, but also pour new concrete, give that time to set. So that's what we got for today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Thank you for joining. Be sure to download KXLY Plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, where you can watch free 24/7 streaming news there, or you can watch these rundowns on the 4 News Now mobile app. We'll have all those stories and more coming up tonight at 5, but for now, I'm Rob King, live in studio for KXLY Plus.